Hey y'all, what's good, beautiful people? It's your girl Tay, and I'm here yet again with another update video. So definitely make sure you guys smash that like button, comment down below, subscribe, plus push your post notification bell button so that way anytime I upload a video, you will be notified. Okay, so I wanted to update you guys really quick on what's going on with my daughter, the one that broke her ankle. So I did receive the information that you guys were giving me in the comment section. I really do appreciate all of the prayers and everything. Like I said, she doesn't have a real cast on her leg. They wrapped it up really good with what they had available at the hospital, but she's supposed to go back and get that, you know, that cement cast, the hard cast. So I am going to be looking into getting that waterproof cast that one of you guys suggested, because I didn't know that they had that available, as well as one of you guys gave me a little bit of legal information regarding it. It was on school property, and as a matter of fact, there was a child, a student, that actually took a picture of my daughter while she was on the ground, you know, right after she fell. Now, the caption made it seem like as if my daughter had been knocked out in a fight. Now, you can't see her face. You can just see her laying down almost in fetal position. And I just found out about it yesterday. So as you guys can imagine, today is Monday. Happy Monday, by the way. Happy Monday. But as you can imagine, I was pissed off. Okay. The other adult, the other party that's, you know what I mean, that my 50-50 partner in terms of co-parenting is concerned, went to the school and had a conversation. And I do believe that that student was actually suspended or something like that from school. But it just, you know, it prompted me to have a serious conversation with my children. You know, when I was growing up, we had cell phones. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and age myself, make it seem like as if I was born way back when. But what I will say is that the evolution of cell phones has drastically changed since I was a child. When I had a cell phone, it was an old flip phone. There was no graphics. There was no animation. There was no watching YouTube or none of that. I don't even think that stuff was around yet, but there was none of that. And my phone was literally straight up prepaid. Prepaid meaning my grandmother put 20 minutes on that phone every month. Then those 20 minutes were just for in the case of an emergency. So if I decided to call my friend and have, or any of my friends that have a 20-minute conversation, then I wasn't going to be able to talk on my phone for the rest of the month or whatever. You know what I mean? That's how old school it was. I mean, you pick up the phone and it tells you you have 15 minutes for this call. That's the prepaid that I had, not this. We got Cricket, we got Mint Mobile, we've got, what else we have? We had Metro PCS and all of this, Spectrum, you know, where you can pay $50 and it's not on a contract. And then if you don't pay your bill, you just don't have service or whatever. We've got that kind of prepaid. But I said all of that to say that I think that as parents, we really need to be on our children with their devices, whether it's a cell phone, whether it's a tablet, whether it's a computer, a desktop or laptop. It doesn't matter. Any type of mobile device, any type of device that allows them to communicate or post anything on social media. Because what I was trying to explain to my children, because my daughter, you know, she felt some type of way. She hadn't gotten into a fight. She was just running, you know what I mean, with her friends, and she fell. But a child, you know what I mean? Let me tell you guys, if you guys only knew how pissed I was, I'm glad that the other parent in the situation handled it, because I don't think that school would have been ready for my appearance, because I would have made a big show, a hella big show. Now, before you guys come for me in the comments, you know what I mean? I just feel like when you release your children to the school, it's their responsibility to watch out for your children. Now, I get it. Kids are going to sneak. Kids are going to be kids. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Us parents, we have the ultimate control. You know what I mean? I just want to put that out there. So, you know, other than her feeling a little bit down, you know what I mean? Her spirit is down because someone depicted her to be a victim in a situation where she didn't feel like she was a victim. She was just like, I just fell. But then they made it seem like as if I had gotten into a fight and that I got beat up. And that's not what happened. So other than her feeling some type of way about that and me feeling some type of way, I mean, I'm still trying to pray about it, because, you know what I mean? We too close to the New Year's, and I want to stick to my New Year's resolution. And I don't want to go to the school and cause no scenes and go into the new year with all of that. But I just want y'all to know it's seriously on my mind to go to school and see if I can have a meeting with the parents of this child. I don't know if they did anything to their kid when they were at home. I do know that the school did suspend the child, but it's still not enough to me, because that's on social media. Like, I don't know if that picture had been taken down. You know what I mean? It's just, social media is very dangerous. And I just feel like sometimes the effects, the mental and emotional effects of what goes on and gets posted on social media last longer in a person's psyche than that of them actually getting hurt, like getting shot. You know what I mean? Because wounds heal eventually, but emotional wounds don't necessarily heal in the same timeline. So with all that being said, I know I just talked you guys the ear off. I'm sorry, but I just wanted to let you guys know, you know, we family. So if I seemed a little different these couple of days, is because I'm literally processing how I want to handle this situation moving forward, if I want to do anything extra about it or if I don't. But I'm going to leave that on that, you know what I'm saying? Because I know somebody's going to come on here being smart, talking about how they only want to hear me talking about pandemic EBT and whatnot. So let's jump into the news right now. Got a couple of updates, you guys. I'm pretty sure you guys are all aware of what's going on with the Omicron variant. It is really is causing some problems, okay? But getting back onto my point of social media and how dangerous it is. So I found this article, came out about 4 days ago. It says schools across the U.S. cancel classes over unconfirmed TikTok threats. Okay, school districts across the United States are canceling classes or did cancel classes on Friday, December the 17th due to reports of threats that are supposedly being made on TikTok. Districts in California, Texas, Minnesota, and Missouri have said they plan to close down Friday in response. According to the districts and local media reports, elsewhere districts have said they plan. Hold on, it just left my site. I hate when it does that. Hold on. Where was I? Elsewhere districts have said that they plan to have heightened police presence or have emailed parents to say they've been investigating the allegations. But so far, there's little evidence that the threats are credible or even exist. The districts and local police departments largely say they heard about a trend referencing the possibility of shootings or bombings on December 17th, but it's not clear how many seen a specific threat or a threat against their particular school. Their schools in particular. A number of districts and law enforcement divisions say they've looked into it and don't view the threats as credible or even real. And that to me, like when they say stuff like that, I kind of take that with a grain of salt, because how can you say that you don't take it serious or you don't think that it's a credible threat, but yet and still you close down the schools? You know what I mean? So either it's credible threat or it's not. Now I do understand erring on the side of caution and maybe just saying, okay, well, we need to do our due diligence just in case this was a credible threat. At least we can say we closed down the school or whatever the case may be. But again, this is why I brought up even the story about my daughter. Social media is dangerous. Just one or two tweets or post or whatever it was on TikTok suggesting that certain districts and school zones and stuff like that were going to meet mass destruction made it apparent that schools need to be shut down. So, you know what I mean? Parents, we all as parents need to do better at monitoring our children. Okay. My children know, at least the ones that live here. I'm working on the other ones, but the one that live here, she don't download nothing on her tablet without my say so. And the moment that she messes up, oh, it's going to be hard to earn that trust back. It's going to be hard, Lord Jesus. But anyways, moving on from that, says California is bracing for the Omicron wave amid grim forecast concerns for hospitals. Okay, with officials Sunday painting a grim picture of a winter in which the Omicron variant spreads with devastating speed. California hospitals are trying to do what they can to prepare for the weeks and months ahead. Public officials are expecting some kind of wave of new infections to sweep through during the winter, and depending on how large it is, that could tax the hospital system in a way not seen since the summer when the Delta variant started to surge. Okay. The article does go on to say that Dr. Anthony Fauci, President Biden's chief medical advisor on the pandemic, said yesterday on Sunday the nation should be prepared for big spikes in hospitalizations and unfortunately deaths, especially in areas with low vaccination rates because of the remarkable spread of this new variant. Okay, we are going to see a significant stress in some regions of the country on the hospital system, particularly in those areas where you have a low level of vaccination. This is what Dr. Fauci told CNN. So you guys know that they're going to put it all on people who haven't been vaccinated, when plenty of evidence has surfaced saying that it is actually a lot more people who have been vaccinated that's actually passing the virus around more so than those who have not been vaccinated. Okay, but we're going to continue to let them spread this nonsense, trying to convince us that it's because people don't want to go and get the vaccination, that's why things are the way that they are. You know what I mean? We know that's a bunch of nonsense, because you guys are saying everything was it not a week or two ago that I was telling you guys from the Capitol, they were saying everything was getting better. Oh, the economy is way on its way to healing and blah, 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 blah. And apparently that's not the case, right? But it has to do with those who don't want to get vaccinated. So please. Anyways, moving on. It says the virus is canceling Christmas again. For the second straight year, Christmas is looking like a horrible holiday season, with lockdowns, cancellations, and packed emergency rooms again spreading over Europe and foreshadowing what is headed to the United States. So in Europe, they have already reached capacity over there. I mean, it's really bad when it comes to this new variant. And obviously, because people are still traveling, because the world is still open to people coming and going as they please, going to other countries where the situation is much worse, and then bringing it over here, it's only a matter of time. It's only a matter of time. You know what I mean? The only thing that I think that needs to be on the table in terms of a conversation with the House of Representatives and the Senate is, are they going to close the economy down again? Whether that includes stimulus checks or not, are they going to close the economy down because it's the right thing to do so that people can stop spreading the virus? Or are they going to let things stay open because they don't want to miss out on their pay and their money and all the businesses that are supplying them their passive income or whatever? That's the conversation. What they going to do? Are we going to stay open for business in the United States of America, or are we not? Moving on from that, I think I have pretty much filled you guys' brain with so much as it pertains to the, what do you call this? The new variant. Okay, it is what it is. I wanted to talk to you guys about what's going on with emergency SNAP maximum benefits. So as of right now, I haven't seen any states that have been approved for the month of January, and there are no new states that have been approved for December. I am going to give you that information along with the payout dates. Let me just check really quick on the internet just to see if there in fact has been some additional states that have been added that maybe I missed when I checked earlier this morning. So for emergency SNAP maximum benefits for December, it looks like the same states. Nothing new has been added. Now, really quickly, I'm going to look at pandemic EBT, but I think it's still the same 6 states. Yep, and it is Indiana, Ohio, Michigan, Minnesota, New Mexico, and North Carolina for pandemic EBT for school year 2021-2022. So really quickly, I wanted to go through the comment section and see if there were any questions that I can answer for you guys. So let me just do that really quick. Okay, so someone says, is South Carolina receiving pandemic stamps, or are they putting more on EBT? So South Carolina was approved for last year. I don't remember, but for this year, South Carolina hasn't been approved for pandemic EBT. Someone asked again, is South Carolina will South Carolina be on the list? I can't tell you what states are going to be on the list. If your state has not rescinded their state of emergency declaration, then most likely all they have to do is apply for these benefits for as long as they're available while we're still in the midst of a pandemic, and they can get it. However, if they rescinded their state of emergency declaration, they will not be able to apply for these benefits and distribute them in your state. Okay, there's quite a few states that have already taken their state of emergency declaration out, which makes them ineligible to apply for these benefits. I can't say off the top of my head which states have done that, but I do know that there are a few. So you would have to do a little bit of research to find out if South Carolina is in fact one of those states. I don't think that they are, though, because I believe that they're getting benefits for emergency SNAP maximum benefits for December. Are they on here? Yeah, they are. So I don't think that South Carolina is one. I'm just going to have to be patient. There's a lot of other states that are waiting as well. There's only 6 on there, and we've got 50 states. So, we're waiting for over 40 states to fill out the paperwork and get on the list. In Columbus, Georgia, at one point, we could buy 2 blocks of cream cheese. Okay, I don't know what that means. Says Alabama have not received anything. Okay. Okay, hey Tay, is this a monthly thing or a one-time thing for the $375? So the $375 pandemic EBT payment is for the summertime, and that is a one-time payment. You will not receive it again. So once you have received all of the benefits for for the last school year, which is 2020, 2021, and then you've received your benefits for the summertime, then you won't receive any additional benefits unless your state is approved to distribute benefits for the new school year, okay? In Cali, will children 6 and under qualify for P-EBT in December? They're working on it. They're negotiating as a whole. Not specific to California, but they're negotiating whether or not they want to include that moving forward for the next school year, okay? Virginia, it says, hello, Tay, happy holidays. Is there a shortage in Virginia? Why the state hasn't been approved yet? So Virginia is on the list for emergency SNAP maximum benefits. I can't say why they are not approved for pandemic EBT if that's what you're asking about. I'm going to keep telling you guys this, but as of right now, there are only 6 states that have been approved for pandemic EBT benefits to distribute them for this current school year, which is 2021-2022. The other states who are eligible for these benefits have to fill out the documentation, submit it to the USDA for them to approve it. It's a plan basically of how they plan to distribute the benefits. If they're going to use the same cards, if they're going to distribute different cards, if they're going to do it on a monthly basis, if they're going to do it in lump sum, they have to work out all of that. How many children they expect to provide benefits for. They have to work out all of that information, each state individually, and then it has to be approved by the USDA. So all we can do at this point is wait. I think that's pretty much it in terms of, in terms of the questions in the comment section. I don't want to go overboard. I'll probably dedicate another video. So if you guys have any additional questions that maybe I didn't get a chance to answer in this video, definitely leave them down below in the comment section. I may do another video tomorrow, just kind of running through you guys' questions and making sure that everybody is caught up and understand what's going on when it comes to pandemic EBT and regular emergency SNAP maximum benefits. Now, to end off, I'm going to go over emergency SNAP maximum benefits for the month of December, but I'm only going to go over the states that have yet to pay out their benefits. Okay, so we've got Alabama, December the 30th. Now this is for December, and be mindful, some states pay a month after, like California is one of them. So the benefits that you should have received this month was for November, meaning the benefits that are for December, you won't get them until January. Okay, so Alabama, December 30th, California between January 14th and the 16th, DC regular issuance, Georgia, December 27th through the 30th, Hawaii, January 12th, Illinois, it's going to continue up until the 29th, tomorrow through the 29th, Indiana, all the way up until the 23rd, Kansas, January 15th through the 24th, Louisiana, you have the 23rd left and the 30th, all month long in Maryland. Michigan is going to be December the 18th through the 27th, and then a catch up during the week of January 10th. New Hampshire, we've got tomorrow, the 21st, and then you've got January the 5th and the 25th. New Mexico, all month long. New York City, we have the 21st through the 24th, and then the 28th, and then the rest of the state, tomorrow is the last day. North Carolina, December the 22nd through the 31st. Oregon, December the 29th and January the 3rd. Pennsylvania, we've got the 21st through the 24th, the 28th through the 30th, and then a cleanup on February the 4th. South Carolina, all month long for new applications, and then current households who are already approved for benefits should have already received them. The last day was the 19th, which was, what was that? Sunday, yesterday. Tennessee, today is the final day for Tennessee to receive your benefits. Texas, December 1st through the 7th, but if you haven't received it, give it all the way up until the end of the month. Utah, December the 31st. Washington, today was the last day. West Virginia, final run January the 12th. Wisconsin, a catch-up February the 19th of next year if you didn't get benefits already. And that is it. So everyone else should have already received their emergency SNAP maximum benefits. Okay, for California, I did tell you guys in a previous video that for pandemic EBT for the summertime, they are supposed to start going out on the 15th of December. Okay, the information that I was given was on the 15th, but now it's from the 15th all the way up until the end of the month. So check your cards. Even if you have multiple cards, you may receive some children's benefits one day and then receive the other benefits a couple of days later. So just check your cards. I don't know if you want to do it daily, weekly, however it is necessary for you. Just check your cards, because I know they should be uploading the pandemic EBT benefits for California specifically all the way up until the end of this month. But on that note, you guys, as always, I'm going to say, remember to live, love, and elevate, you guys. If you guys haven't had a chance already, don't forget to smash that like button, because it really does help to let YouTube know that you like what I'm doing and you want me to stick around. You guys are going to have to bear with me for this week. It is Christmas week. I do plan to still put out my videos all the rest of this week. Of course, I'm not going to do anything on Christmas Day. And then I'll see you guys again the following week with no interruptions. But I just want to let you guys know, just in case there is an interruption, because with my daughter being here, the one that has the broken ankle or whatever, it's a bit of a process. I have to use my CNA skills to kind of help her around the house. You know, she has to keep her leg elevated at all times. Even when she's sleeping, I had to, I want to say, how do I say it? I had to basically, I use one of my dining room tables because it's pretty much all metal, and I just covered it in plastic so that she can sit on that when she's taking a shower. I just couldn't see myself spending $30. Actually, one of you guys pointed it out, spending $30, $40, $50. Those shower chairs are really, 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 really expensive. Okay. So by the time unless my other kids are planning on breaking their ankle, God forbid, you know, I have no need for this bench anymore. And I don't just like having things that I don't need in my household. So with that being said, you know, I may be a little bit tired than usual because, you know, me and my daughter, we pretty much the same size. But on that note, you guys, I'm going to say again, remember to live, love, and elevate. Again, I really do appreciate all of you guys' prayers for my daughter. I haven't had a chance to show her the comment section as of yet, but I will let her know that you guys are rooting for her speedy recovery and all of that. And I'm going to say peace, y'all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.